Boom. Boom. What's up, people of BVI, British Virgin Island, aka Tatola? I'm reaching out to you all the way from SVG, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, if you're someone who goes to the gym and you're into bodybuilding, especially if you've been training naturally and you believe in integrity, and you also believe that you should be competing naturally, then I'll definitely encourage you to become a part of my organization, whereby I'm looking forward to bring bodybuilders from all the OECS countries together in a competition as soon as 2025, around March. But right now, I'm giving you that invitation whereby you can compete on a level playing field while making some money following your passion. You see, most of the Caribbean islands have always been associated with the IFBB. And the IFBB, as you know, the athletes, they're all walking pharmacies, okay, packed with PEDs. And if you look at the Caribbean and how natural the Caribbean is, and you look at the culture and the people, you would know that the people will more appreciate people who build their body naturally. And so, because there wasn't any other alternative, everyone was following the IFBB. And if you know the history of bodybuilding and why they give the winner of the Mr. Olympia a trophy called the Sandow Trophy, you would know that if you check out who's Eugene Sandow and the time he was into this physical culture of bodybuilding, you would realize there wasn't any introduction of steroids back in those times, because steroids started around, I think, around something like 1939, okay, and then anything about, say, 1950 around, they started to become a little bit more popular among bodybuilders and so on, and so in the 60s and 70s and so on, most of the bodybuilders was taking steroids and so on, and they were competing under the IFBB, okay. And so when they come up with the Olympia and they're giving the winner of the Mr. Olympia the Sandow Trophy, and they have taken all the PEDs and so on, and Sandow being a natural bodybuilder, it means that such federation is actually built on a lie. Because these bodybuilders would have to tell lies if they want to get contracts from supplement companies. They would have to tell lies to say these supplements is what they take to look so. But I know one man who was honest enough, a man named Robbie Robinson, and he suffered the consequences from Joe Weider. You could check it out for yourself. He never got any contract. Joe Weider didn't want to give him any contract and so on. He told him he not gonna, he don't give blacks contract and so on. But to cut a long story short, the same Joe Weider used this man's body like this to give him his the logo that he used, okay, to make the brand, the Weider brand. But it was Robbie Robinson's body, and he used the head, and he never paid Robbie Robinson for it and so on. But that's another conversation for another time. The main thing is that I'm saying that you can make some money, okay? You can make thousands of dollars, as a matter of fact, because once you support this goal of mine, okay, depends on how many people should they interest. You can start from $5,000 for the first prize winner, or we can start from $3,000, okay, but it would be between that price range. And I guarantee you, every year I'm going to increase that prize money for you. Because you see, based on my vision and what I am seeing, the only how the Caribbean can have any growing bodybuilding organization that is making sense and helping the younger generation and making bodybuilding and nation building. It have to be done naturally. It have to be done honestly. And someone in the Caribbean have to have genuine love for the sport and willing to invest some money in the sport. And other people have to see the vision and follow the vision by supporting. So basically just the support I want. I already have the money put aside to do this. Okay, you see, most of the bodybuilding organization in the Caribbean, I shouldn't say most, all the bodybuilding organization in the Caribbean have to use weightlifting to their name. Because bodybuilding is not an Olympic sport, but weightlifting is an Olympic sport. So when they do that, they get money from the IOC to run their federation. And most of the time, the athletes don't know these things, okay? Because these men and women who are running these organizations, many times they just want to fulfill their ego, and they don't care about the athletes coming last or second to last when they're competing against these guys who are on drugs. For many years in the Caribbean, they've been putting lies in the newspaper where bodybuilding is concerned. Because they're gonna, if an athlete been sponsored to go overseas and there's 11 competitors and they come 10th, they're gonna tell you that he make the top 10 when he came second to last. Because when you look at the economy of the Caribbean, when you look at the mindset of the people of the Caribbean, when you look at a lot of things, okay, you would realize that the IFBB is not for Caribbean bodybuilders, because there isn't any large manufacturing companies in the Caribbean that manufacture supplement and these kind of things, okay, to give them contracts and so on and pay them thousands of dollars every month. So by the year they hit in 100 grand plus and so on and much more, okay, because there's some bodybuilders who was getting a lot of money, okay, and in many cases, right, a lot of melanated bodybuilders couldn't even go on the cover of magazines at a certain time. And Joe Widow would tell them it's only business, he can't put them on the cover, when they was the one who was being like the pillar and building the foundation. You see, same thing with the Caribbean for so many years, more than 50 years. IBB been in the Caribbean, and what the athletes have got, nothing, they haven't reached far. Especially all those when they used to have this, well, I guess they still have the CAC and so on. Most of the bodybuilders who turn pro, they never go anywhere from that. Especially those bodybuilders from Trinidad, from Barbados and the bigger islands and so on. They never go anywhere. They never go anywhere. They never really make any big name for themselves. Okay, but I'm saying to you, your health is your wealth. Your health comes first. And I'm willing to invest some money into having our own bodybuilding in the Caribbean, but it must be organic bodybuilding. It must be natural bodybuilding. And so I've competed in bodybuilding federation before, whereby they do lie detector tests and they do urine tests, but I'm not going to go through all of that and spend all of that money for that, when you could take an oath, you could take a blessing or a curse. It's you. If you want to destroy your life by lying because you love money more than you love yourself, well, too bad for you. Okay, because I know when you do take an oath, I know you can't escape. So I want everybody to compete on a level playing field. I want everybody to be true and real, so we could know who are the best natural bodybuilders in the islands, and we can, have this oneness, have this togetherness. Okay, right now I'm dealing with the men, but I'm gonna do videos and deal with the women and so on, and have other things, in the making and so on. But I'm saying to you, if you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you, if you think it's a very good idea, feel free to reach out to me. You can always check out the links that is down below. I believe that there's supposed to be a one Caribbean, such small islands. We're supposed to have such strong, oneness and togetherness among ourselves. We can do whatever we put our mind to do. You can't have this kind of colonial mentality and believing that America is the land of opportunity when the land of opportunity is right between your two ears. So I can go on and on and on, but this is an invitation and I'm inviting you. Therefore, it is your choice whether you're going to accept or reject this invitation, whereby we can start something and get it going and create our own legacy. in the Caribbean where bodybuilding, fitness is concerned. The fitness market is wide open and there's a lot for you to gain, but it takes the right people to help you along the way. So as I come to a close here, I want to make sure to encourage you to check out the link that is down below and reach out to me. See you in the next video. Peace.